Guys, if you have been following this channel for a while, you would know that I'm all about fairness in boxing. This is not a fan channel. This is a boxing channel. So I am always going to be fair and I'm always going to be objective. Joseph Parker, I think, has been treated unfairly. Now, you may disagree with me, and that's okay. Get in the comment section and let me know why you disagree with me on this situation. But let me take you through the timeline so you can understand exactly what I am talking about. Frank Warren, Joseph Parker's promoter, when asked about Joseph Parker's title shot, this is what Frank Warren had to say in an interview with Radio Raheem.
Do we know who the mandatory?
The first one is the WBO. They made that very clear because they all take they alternate. They all take their turn, and the next one is for the WBO, which is Joe Parker.
Parker, right?
Yeah.
So no matter what, if Dubois or Usyk win, Parker's getting his shot.
He is the mandatory, and we'll see what happens then.
And then Joseph Parker appeared on the Ariel Helwani show, and this is what Joseph Parker had to say about the communication around his world title shot.
Whoever wins, I want to be fighting the winner.
Have they told you? Have they told you? Has anyone told you? Have you made any sort of demand for them to say to you, "You are next. You are fighting the winner of this fight"?
They haven't told me crap.
Fucking hell.
They haven't told me crap. They didn't tell me anything.
How is this possible?
All we have to do is stay ready and be ready.
Yeah.
Which we are. But they haven't told us crap.
Now, as you can see there, Frank was almost guaranteeing that Joseph Parker will get his title shot. Joseph Parker is then saying, they haven't told me anything. I don't feel like a priority and they are not giving me any information. But if you guys would remember, it was the same Frank Warren that appeared on TalkSport. And this is what he said.
What's going on with this lunchtime? Did you know about this, Frank, or were you sidelined?
He's been talking about it a little bit, and the fact of the matter is, Tyson was out in Turkey for a fight out there. Jazz Dickens won a fight out there, and anyway, some calls took place, and there's an agreement made. There's an agreement made. That's all I can tell you at the moment.
So now I am confused, because if Joseph Parker is almost guaranteed for the WBO championship belt as a mandatory, right? If he's almost guaranteed to have his title shot, then why is Frank confirming that Turki Al-Sheikh, and by the way, Turki Al-Sheikh also confirmed this, that Turki Al-Sheikh has an agreement with Tyson Fury for the Trilogy next year? This is all sound crazy to me, because for me, it just sounds like Frank is not telling the truth here. It's like Frank is not communicating the truth to Joseph Parker. It seems as though, yes, boxing is a sport. But then again, I understand it, guys. I really do. Boxing is a business. And these guys will always make the big fights that makes the big money. And Tyson Fury versus Usyk, unfortunately, for guys like Joseph Parker, makes a lot of money. So they're going to string Joseph Parker along and tell him that he's almost guaranteed a title shot. But as you can see there, the communication is not adding up. Frank is not being truthful. And Turki Al-Sheikh has gone and make a deal with Tyson Fury to fight Usyk next year somewhere for the Trilogy, when Joseph Parker is the mandatory for the WBO championship belt, and he should have a shot before Tyson Fury or anyone else. So what is the truth here? Who's telling the truth and who's telling the lie here? Is Joseph Parker guaranteed for his title shot? Or is Tyson Fury going to get the opportunity to fight Usyk again for the Trilogy, whilst Joseph Parker fights someone like Derek Chisora or someone like a Caballero, when he actually and fairly deserves his opportunity for the title shot? Now, this reminds me of Dillian Whyte, when the WBC gave Deontay Wilder all the opportunities in the world to duck and to dive and to prevent from fighting Dillian Whyte. Now, you guys remember this. The whole world of boxing went crazy. Everybody was calling for Dillian Whyte to get his title shot. And he basically didn't get it against Deontay Wilder. When he was the mandatory challenger for that WBC title, he never got that opportunity. And I just feel that Joseph Parker is being robbed of his opportunity for the title shot. And it just seemed that Joseph Parker is not going to get this until the WBO have to step in and do something drastic. I feel like the WBO has to step in and do something, but it is clear that Frank Warren is not the one that caused the shot. It is clear that Turki Al-Sheikh is the one that caused the shot. So if Turki Al-Sheikh has agreed for the trilogy between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, then when do Joseph Parker get his shot at the title? These are all questions that I'm asking because these things does not add up. Joseph Parker is saying they've communicated nothing to me. Frank Warren is saying the WBO is aware that Joseph Parker is the mandatory and that's going to happen next. Turki Al-Sheikh has then agreed for Tyson Fury to fight Alexander Usyk for the trilogy in 2026. So who's getting the title shot here and who's not getting the title shot? And it just seems to me that Joseph Parker, once again, is just going to be treated unfairly and will be continue to be treated unfairly when he is the one that deserves the opportunity to fight for the title shot. I cannot believe this. As I'm putting this together, I'm thinking Parker is definitely on the blind side. He has no idea what they're doing, and their aim is to make sure that they're making the biggest fights that makes the big money. But let's be real, Joseph Parker is very known in the UK. I can say that Joseph Parker has a big following in the UK. So Joseph Parker, in his own right, can put bums on a seat at Wembley or maybe at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Joseph Parker versus Alexander Usyk, I think, will probably sell Tottenham Hotspur Stadium or at least the O2. Or in Saudi, that will be a very big fight. So I don't understand why they all want to follow the money and not give Parker his shot. Because Fury and Usyk trilogy makes more money. But this is boxing. Us as boxing fans, we want to see different fighters get in there and fight. And not just Tyson Fury and Usyk fighting all the time. Or not getting the truth from promoters like Frank Warren, who is telling Joseph Parker differently, but then Turki Al-Sheikh is making different agreements on the side. Look, this is very strange. I can see this happening. I'm not the only one that's talking about it. I've seen other people make mention of this, but I thought it'd be good to put things into perspective so you guys have an understanding as to what I am talking about, that Joseph Parker is being robbed of his title shot, just like Dillian Whyte did against Deontay Wilder for the WBC World Championship. Get in the comment section and let me know what you think about this. Have you noticed this? Do you think this is unfair? Do you, like some other people, say this is boxing, boxing is a business, and you know people don't really care because the fights are going to go where the money is? Or are you one of those people like me that say no, we need to have fairness in boxing, and if a fighter is deserving of their title shot, that indeed they get their title shot? Get in the comment section and let me know. But I do feel that Joseph Parker is being robbed of his opportunity for the title shot, especially if he does not fight the winner of Usyk versus Dubois. Then that's the biggest disgrace in boxing that I have seen in a long time. Get in the comment section and let me know. My name is Bright. This is the Bright Show Podcast Boxing. If you enjoy boxing content, then please don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe, and leave your comments in the section below. I'll see you guys on the next one.